And we're live. Woo!
Yeah, live.
How often have you thrown your phone on the ground accidentally?
Thrown on the ground accidentally, more than I care to admit.
Now, purposely.
Never thrown one on the ground purposefully. Although, so in college I lived on the third floor building of a building right across from campus. That was, it had a name that probably shouldn't be said on air,
Sure, yeah.
as a nickname. Plumber has one house,
Yeah.
and it is what they were calling it. And we lived on the top floor.
Okay.
New Madden came out. My roommate got so frustrated that he opened the window that went to the alley and threw his PlayStation out of the window and into the dumpster across the alley and made it.
Was he aiming or did he just throw it?
I don't know if he was aiming, but he made it. And when we pulled it, and then an hour later, when he was done being angry and he went downstairs and pulled it out of the dumpster, things still worked. So, back in the day, PlayStation were built to last.
Well, yeah.
And evidently aerodynamic.
Yes. Funny story about when I was at college. This actually happens to deal with accidentally dropping a phone. You know how at most college buildings, especially the older ones, they have the ceramic, or not ceramic, the basically it's like concrete for like everything, floor and stuff like that. Well, there was a downstairs going down the stairs to the practice rooms because this was the music building, and I just so happened to be on my phone and I was at the top. It slipped out of my hand, hit every step all the way down. This is way back in 2006, so I had like one of those original like Motorola LG, hit every step. I picked it up. It's like no dents, nothing. It's like, that's an awesome phone.
Back in the day when the Nokias could stop a bullet.
Yes.
Now we got these flimsy things.
Yeah.
They got no protection. I mean, honestly, we could take all the old Nokia phones and make body armor out of the dang things.
Right. Well, supposedly, most of these newer phones, like the iPhone and some of these Samsungs, they're supposed to be partially made with Kevlar, but I don't know how much.
Not enough.
And then apparently the new iPhones, I know it's not mine, but like the newer ones that came out within the last year are supposed to have unbreakable glass for the front. If you've seen the commercial on that where the guy drops it and lands on its front and then the little kid picks it up because the guy's taking a photo for the family, because they asked him to take a photo, and it's just like unbreakable front glass. It's like, yeah, right.
Yeah. Give my scouts 2 days in the woods. 2 days without even trying.
Well, have you ever seen those tests on not even just TikTok or anything like that, but like these people test their product. All of a sudden you see them like wail on like an other product and it's like destroyed, and then also they're just tapping theirs. It's like, see, not broken.
Because you've got all your anger issues out on the first phone.
Right. Those are actually just funny to come across every once in a while. So, ting. See, our product doesn't break. So, well, we're about 4 minutes in. That's enough warm up time, right?
I suppose.
Yeah. You're nice and toasty, right? Ready to
Always
go?
toasty.
All right.
Or toasted, one of the two.
Welcome, everyone, to Rainbow Live Presents Wednesday Night Lights with your hosts,
Patrick
and Casey. We got actually a decent amount of stuff this week. Very little sport. Actually, no, I wouldn't even say little. We only have one thing that's sports ball. So, and it's not really sports ball. So, I guess we'll start off with that. Just to show off, what I mean is it's made by Upper Deck, also known in one of their subsidiaries, Skybox. We have the Boys trading cards. So those of you that are really huge into this show, it comes with 7 cards per pack, 15 packs per box. So that's a good amount of cards there for you. And if you look on the back here, these are some of the items you could be getting with these cards, which I like how they highlighted one of the relic cards is you could get a piece of Starlight's uniform.
Mm-hmm.
So
I liked that show until it got to the first episode of the second season, and I can never sneeze again without feeling really, really bad.
Nope. Me and Derek were actually talking about how it would be kind of cool to get a Carl Urban autograph, but I'm just like, well, I'd prefer his autograph on a card for Leonard McCoy or Bones, but Lord of the Rings wouldn't be bad either, but just getting his autograph would just be perfect too. So. Carl Urban not on high on your list?
No, Carl Urban's on my list. It's just I just want a sequel to Judge Dredd.
That wouldn't be a bad one either. Yeah, Judge Dredd.
I think that they can drop him into any franchise and he just works.
Sure. Like I said, that took care of all of Sports Ball. So let's see what we have next. It looks like we have some Hero Clicks.
Hooray, Hero Clicks.
So show this box off right here. Let's raise the camera a bit. Looks like we got the Heralds of Galactus box. I love these nice little sticky things. So we have all of the different Heralds of Galactus, not just the Silver Surfer. And it looks like we do have the Silver Surfer, and I almost would have said the female version of Silver Surfer, but why would they plan that far ahead? Do you happen to know the names of some of these heralds?
That you were looking at
Nova.
Nova. There's Terex the Tamer, Morg the Executioner, Airwalker, Firelord, and Silver Surfer.
And so those of you that want to know, this is where we were getting that information right here on the back. But God, look at these nice little figures here. Absolutely looking great. So those of you that are huge into the Silver Surfer and want to collect even more than just that, get all the Heralds of Galactus. There we go. We got that in Hero Clicks.
And then along with Hero Clicks, we have on the other side of the aisle, we have DC with the Green Lantern set here. It is the Learn to Play at Home set. It has Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner. So we got that going on there.
And then back across the aisle, back to Marvel, we have the Spider-Man
400 series.
Yeah.
And it's got a pre-built team inside that box. So it's got 4 heroes, Miles, Venom,
and Spider-Gwen.
It's got Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Gwenpool, and Venom. No Spider-Boy, it doesn't look like.
Oh, I did say Spider-Boy. I said Spider-Gwen.
Oh,
so that's what that looks like.
Yep, that is Spider-Gwen.
Okay.
I apologize.
Oh, you're good.
And then with that, we have some new deck boxes coming in with a group called Sidewinder. And these are Sidewinder is doing these series of deck boxes that are made from recycled materials. And it's kind of a seafaring set. So it's got this Sidewinder coral design. And all 4 of these are coral places. So they've got undersea coral theme boxes. 4 different boxes, all made from upcycled materials or recycled materials returning to Earth. So 50%, 2% of the stuff going into this is from recycled materials. So it's not only good for your cards, but good for the Earth.
A little bit of a restock news, and then also brand new. So we have a restock of Series 1 of these Fig Pin pins for One Piece. This is our restock. And then also for brand new, we have Series 4. If you're collecting all of those, we now have Series 4 is brand new for One Piece. So it looks like there's some really cool new designs. So those of you trying to collect those.
You thought we were done with boxes. That's sweet. We have 4 more boxes, and these are Harry Potter themed boxes for each with the your house on it. So we have Gryffindor, we got Slytherin, we have Hufflepuff, and we have Ravenclaw. All colored properly. So it's got with house colors on the sides. So if you're interested in Harry Potter and want to get a nice little deck box for that, you can definitely get those rocking and rolling.
Do you have a house?
I do not have a house. I care less about houses and more about cabins that have Camp Half-Blood.
Ah, there you go. I'm team Hufflepuff, or sorry, House Hufflepuff. So
Yes, I have comments, but I will keep them to myself.
I guess to finish off the hero clicks, since we have one more, and it's D&D hero clicks, we have Cave of the Owl Bears. So those of you that love the owl bear that we saw in the movie for Dungeons and Dragons, we have, and it comes with a little die.
A proper D20.
Yeah. And then we have the owl bear, and then a little owl cub, would you say?
Owl bear cub, yep.
And then what would you say that is? Just a pile of money?
A pile of treasure with a ring on it of some type. So I'm guessing some kind of magical ring that will...
Yeah, it says Ring of Telekinesis. So those of you that want to add to your collection of D&D hero clicks, if you've already started that. And then before Patrick shows off the last D&D thing, we're going to show off this nice little thing here of Dice Words. Little game that you guys could play at home. Would you say that, let's see, it says choose your favorite icy bev, iced coffee, lemonade, grape soda, fruit punch. Oh, these are actually things that can be actually frozen and used as ice cubes. That's kind of cool. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. It says it comes with 33 dice, 4 sets of 7 drink dice.
Yep. So there are 4 sets of so 4 sets with 7 dice in each, each themed with the color fruit punch. Yellow or red is for fruit punch, yellow for lemonade, purple for grape soda, and brown for iced coffee.
That's why it says choose your favorite icy beverage.
4 ice cube dice, which are blue, and 1 sugar cube, which is white. 4 drink straw boards, 4 drink cups, 1 dice tray, 1 sand timer, a score part. So it looks like it's Dice Words, but themed with a flavorful twist. I don't know exactly what the game is, but it looks kind of fun.
You'd assume it's kind of like Scrabble or something like that, where you make up words. Or what's that show where they give Password? You like, what? Yeah. So yeah, that's a nice little fun game that you guys could probably try and grab and play for family fun night. A little bit of an awesome people alert. I know he was saying that to us, but nice and seeing that we have some awesome people watching. Hey, John.
Nice. Hi, John.
Anyway,
the last thing we have to show off today is Dungeons & Dragons Builder of Baldur's Gate. It is a strategy game of building the city of Baldur's Gate while at the same time using the attacks that go onto the city, because it is constantly under attack by monsters and whatnot, to further your own. You play as one of the families from Baldur's Gate, trying to further your own agenda as the city is building, trying to take over the city for your own power and financial gain.
So I've only played a little bit of a Baldur's Gate when on gaming systems. Is each family like a different race?
Not always a different race. It's more of they sometimes have different house. It's more along the lines of different retainers, things like that, and what their end goals for the city are. Some may be purely financial, some are for power, some are for magical growth, some are for skullduggery, others are trying to be more altruistic and take care of the people.
Sure.
So it all depends. Most of the Baldur's Gate games have a more focus on a secret of like the dungeon underneath Baldur's Gate,
sure,
or which is the underworld in Baldur's Gate is run by a beholder, which is one of those flying eye monsters with all the different eye stalks. And so there's a whole bunch of lore about Baldur's Gate and the underworld and the constant being under attack by the creatures called mind flayers, who put these little spores in you that will slowly take over, and you will slowly become a mind flayer if you don't kill it.
Sure.
So good times for one and all.
Yeah, always. All right, I guess that means we get to go to Funko Land now.
You go Funko.
Woo! I'll start out here with a couple of items for you video game fans, especially those that are huge PlayStation fans. We have from Kingdom Hearts, we have Sora. Not a specific character like we've seen in the past where he was a different character from a different world, where we actually have just plain old Sora. Also from Disney, decided to grab this because this was my favorite character from the Duck universe. You know, it's Disney's Batman. We have Darkwing Duck. And apparently, from what I've heard about the sequel series that's going to be coming out here soon, is it's actually going to have kind of like Batman Beyond, where Darkwing, or the original Darkwing Duck's going to be an older Darkwing Duck, and Goslin's going to be a little bit older. They just didn't explain if there's going to be a new Darkwing Duck, or like with Goslin maybe taking over, or if another guy kind of like in the other
in the Batman Beyond.
Yeah. And then for those of you that are huge werewolf fans, but also Harry Potter fans, we have Remus Lupin as a werewolf. So there you go, Johnny. Here's something for you, if that's not a part of your collection already for werewolves. And last but not least, you know nothing, Jon Snow. Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. Those of you that missed out on him the last time we had him in, we have him back in here and from a collection that we just got. So, what do you got, Patrick?
Okay. First, from Spider-Man Homecoming, hitting up Marvel, we've got Headphone Spider-Man. We've seen this one in the shop before, but it always seems to move out pretty quickly, and this one came in as a lot of these are coming back in from collection, so not exactly new to us, but it's been a while since we've had them. So we've got this one in store now. It probably won't last long because they never do. So if you're wanting to grab that one, go ahead and grab it now. Along with that, this one is a PX exclusive. It is Lobo, the main man Lobo, and with the new Spider-Girl movie, or not Spider-Girl, Supergirl movie coming out, we're going to be seeing more of Lobo. So if you know, I'm guessing this guy is going to go up in value. So if I would grab him now while you still have the chance. Along with that, this is a Series 1 in a very nice, well put together, in a very nice box. So this is before the Funkos really got super popular. When they were just beginning to roll out, we didn't realize they were going to be collected. This is a Series 1 Chewbacca in box. The box looks like it's in really good condition. To remind you how long it's been since Funko's been around, this is back from 2011. Wow. So if we've got this one available, probably going to end up in the showcase. So get it while you can, because we don't see these come in that often. And last but not least, the anime or manhwa that has been kind of taken over Crunchyroll for the past year or so. I have not seen any Funkos from that series. The two we have here are Funko originals. So I believe these were direct orders from Funko, and someone brought them into the shop. We have Tank and Beru, two of these summons from Solo Leveling. These probably again won't last long because I've not seen them around, and it's a super popular manhwa or anime now. I think it's still an anime when it converts over to animated. But we have it available. They're in the stores. You want to grab them, come in and grab them while you can.
There we go. That ends our Funko land. I guess we can finish off the day with the question of the week. I guess this will be a D&D/video game question for you there, Patrick. So when you're choosing a brand new character, what is the immediately type of character, whether it's a video game or D&D, that you go after? Rogue, mage, tank?
If it's just me, if it's like a solo game, like if it's the Skyrim games, things like that, I'm gonna end up being a rogue every time, or someone who's taken out with someone with a bow and arrow from a distance. Because no matter how many times I play Oblivion or Skyrim, whatever else, as soon as I start playing, I'm like, I'm gonna play a tank this time. I'm gonna be a big axe wielder. I'm gonna be a magician this time. And within an hour, I'm shooting everyone with the bow and arrow every single time. And it's like. And I was like, why do I even restart?
Right.
But with other games, it really depends on the feel. I like, if it's pen and paper, it really depends on the character and the story I want to explore. I've done warlocks, I've done rangers, I've done board and sword fighters. Haven't done a lot of wizards or clerics. I get weird, it gets weird when there are gods and things like that for me. I'd rather just kill things.
Sure. I guess on my end, I'm more of a person that I actually more likes contributing to the group, so I wouldn't mind being like a mage or one that doesn't have to be in the fray but can help from afar. Like even I guess a rogue would kind of be like that way too, especially shooting, like you said, shooting arrows and stuff like that. Just having that distance, being able to like hide and warn the group with an arrow.
Absolutely, it's more along the lines of who's at the table and what other people want to play. Because it's like I just want to play. I don't, I'll figure out a way to make whatever we need work, and I just want to play.
Sure. Well, I guess that ends our show, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I know I don't usually say that every week, but I do truly appreciate all those who actually watch our show or actually watch our show after the fact, because I see a lot of good comments and stuff like that about how well we're doing. Thank you, Patrick, for always being such a great co-host.
I'm always glad to be here. Thank you for putting up with me and all my craziness.
I don't know if it's so much putting up; it's more or less you're putting up with me. Just running everything. So
I'm like Ringo Starr. I'm just happy to be in the band.
Oh, there you go. If you guys want to come join us here, hang out and check out the store and buy some cool things, we're open till 8 tonight. If not, we're open again tomorrow at 10. For those of you that are huge sports fanatics, football starts next week. So those of you that are thinking of joining a fantasy league, get in that soon because game 1 is next Thursday, which ironically, next Thursday is also my buddy Tanner's birthday. And he's not a huge football fan, but it's just like the irony of the fact that the sport you really don't watch is the opening day is your birthday.
You got to go get some beat-ups and
right, yeah.
It's wingless Thursdays, or boneless Thursdays. You can go get some beat-ups, watch a game. Good times.
Oh yeah, totally. So you guys have a good rest of your night. Drive to arrive and stay safe and have a good long Labor Day weekend. So you guys have a good night.
Yes.